Welcome to this tutorial on the Sine command in Splunk Search Processing Language. The Sine command is a mathematical function that calculates the sine of angles measured in radians. This function is essential for trigonometric operations and data analysis involving wave patterns, periodic data, or mathematical calculations. The sine function takes a numeric input representing an angle in radians and returns a value between -1 and +1, making it useful for various analytical scenarios in Splunk. The syntax for the sine function is straightforward and follows standard mathematical conventions. You write the word sine followed by opening parenthesis, then your angle value in radians and closing parenthesis. The parameter angle underscore and underscore radians represents the numeric field or literal value that contains the angle measurement. Remember that this input must be in radians, not degrees, for the function to work correctly. This syntax can be used within evaluation statements or anywhere mathematical expressions are accepted in Splunk. The sine function has specific input and output characteristics that are important to understand. The input parameter is a numeric field or value representing an angle in radians. This is a required parameter, meaning you must provide a value for the function to execute. The output of the sine function is always a decimal number between -1 and +1. This range represents the mathematical property of the sine function, where the maximum positive value is 1 and the maximum negative value is -1. Here are two practical examples of using the sine function in Splunk queries. The first example shows how to apply the sine function to a field containing angle values. You use the pipe symbol followed by eval, then assign the result to a new field called sine_value equals sine of angle underscore field. The second example demonstrates using a literal numeric value. You write pipe eval result equals sine of 1.5708. This specific value represents pi divided by 2 radians, which equals 90 degrees. Understanding common sine values helps you verify your calculations and recognize patterns in your data. When the angle is 0 radians, the sine value is 0. At pi divided by 2 radians, which equals approximately 1.5708, the sine value reaches its maximum of 1. At pi radians, approximately 3.1416, the sine returns to 0. Finally, at 3 pi divided by 2 radians, approximately 4.7124, the sine reaches its minimum value of -1. These values represent key points in the sine wave cycle. This practical example demonstrates a real-world application of the sine function in wave analysis. First, you convert degrees to radians by multiplying the phase degrees field by 3.14159 and dividing by 180. Then you apply the sine function to calculate the wave amplitude, using the converted radian values. This two-step process is common when working with angle measurements that are initially in degrees, as most trigonometric functions in programming require radian inputs. Always remember to convert degrees to radians before using the sine function for accurate results. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.